Hey, internet. You think I'm cute? And yeah, okay. I was finagling on my phone in a scurry, in a tizzy, because I was trying to Google the mental toolkit thing I was talking about last time. And you know what? It's real. It's not real on Google. It's real up here. I learned about it somewhere. I don't know. I took some woo-woo classes in college.
Did you build a mental toolkit to discover and discuss the mental toolkit?
Well, it's basically
we're starting off on a fucking banger tonight.
yeah, I had a bit of a stroke. I'm wearing a blanket sweatshirt.
Do you feel like that's the shape of your body when you wear that?
I feel like Kanye West in that video of his where he's just a cube.
You such a fucking hoe.
I don't remember this song.
That's the only part I remember.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a mental toolkit for Kanye. But it's like, building your mental capacity and, your coping mechanisms and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's all up here in your mental toolkit. What tools do you got to get through life? You got to open up your toolkit, dust the cobwebs off.
Because you don't use your mental toolkit except for every once in a while? Depends on the person.
It depends on what's happening. I don't know. I'm not here to yuck your yums, as some would say.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was like, mental toolkit. Google. It was nothing. It was like for employers and stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for.
At the other day at work, we were working on a project, and I said to the one guy, I'm going to have to dig into my mind palace to find that.
Your mental toolkit.
No.
Oh, all right. Your mind palace?
My mind palace is a different place. Mm-hmm. A toolkit is a small...
Not mine.
Oh. Could you describe your mental toolkit for me? What does it appear to you as?
It's a large metal box.
Okay.
With many a drawer.
Uh-huh. How many drawers?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
It's a big mental toolkit. I got a lot of shit working up in there.
Uh-huh. How many of those drawers do you access regularly?
A lot of them are locked.
You don't have the keys anymore?
Like the whole childhood section, gone. I'll never get in. I tried.
So the toolkit also houses your memories.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's rusted. It's been through a couple floods.
There's like a haunted part of the toolkit.
Yeah, that's where I live.
In the haunted part?
In the haunted part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyway, and did he like it? Did he think it was funny?
He just thought it was hilarious because he had never heard Mind Palace before. And I thought that was is that not a normal thing?
I think I say it.
Because I was like, yeah, I'm trying to go through all the file folders in my Mind Palace. Mm-hmm. So I got to go to the room with the files and then dig through the files to find, you got to go to the drawer that says SQL code and open that up and because that shit's just not up front anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Same. That's one of my locked ones.
Yeah, that you haven't gotten into yet.
That's true.
Somebody's got to give you the keys. You've already got the drawer and the tools, but somebody's got to give you the keys to access it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, now that we've called that one back for the last 5
I know,
minutes.
Hiccups clipped it.
Yeah.
I was joking when I said clip it, but she clipped it, and it was great. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to make sure I talk about that.
I couldn't find it. So, more workshopping.
Clip this.
Don't clip that one. It's fine.
Okay. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, now is it because you dimmed them?
No, they're as bright as they can go.
It's a haunted toolkit, man.
Oh, man.
It's jumping out.
It's really going to make the fucking video look real shitty. It's going to look like strobe lights.
Use a fucking hoe. This house.
Yeah, we definitely need to get lights at some point. Like real lights.
And paint this brown fireplace.
Yeah, eventually. What the
It's that one. That one's the naughty one.
That's the naughty light. That's the light from the haunted part of your toolkit.
Yeah. Stop.
So how was your week, my love?
It was so insufferably long. Because I remember it was like Wednesday, and I was like, this week is never going to end. Like, the next day was Thursday, which is how weeks work. I know. But I just couldn't believe that it was only going to be Thursday.
Uh-huh.
And today went so fast.
Today flew by. Saturday.
Yeah.
By the way.
Saturday. Today's Saturday. Yeah. And it's like, I know tomorrow's going to go just as fast. And then it's like, ew, I have to go back to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And I just don't have interest in that. I mean, I have to, but I don't want to.
Because it just feels like, I don't know, there's points when like weeks just go by like that, where it's like the week just drags, the weekend evaporates, and then you're just back into the cycle again. And then you look up and it's the next month. Yeah. And you're like, holy shit. Where did January go?
Right, because we've been doing this challenge. And maybe that's why February feels like it's taking forever. Because like we're still doing no takeout. We're still doing cold plunges every day.
The takeout thing is, well, I guess I won't say it's been hard. Because I haven't craved the fast food. Or I think more than anything, it's been like, oh, I want a curbside stuff. Like, I've wanted Texas Roadhouse so much. Every time I think about wanting food that is probably bad for me, it's like I want rolls with cinnamon butter.
So good.
I want potato skins. I want a big old fat steak. But like I don't know, like fast food burgers and fries haven't been I haven't been like, oh man, I really want Wendy's.
Right.
Or Chipotle or whatever. It's just like, meh. But and like really is a steak that bad? Probably not. In the grand scheme of things.
I mean, comparatively speaking, because I've really wanted pizza. Because I know you're going to make pizza tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. But there's just something about like you order it and then it comes to you and you eat it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The only bad thing is I feel like just about every takeout pizza place has made us significantly sick at some point.
Yeah. Very ill.
Yeah. Like where we have to boycott it until we've forgotten how sick we were.
Except for PJ's.
Well, yeah, we won't go back to Papa John's. I'm not worried about a Papa John's sponsorship, so we can say the name. Fuck
Fool
'em.
me once. Fool me twice. Fool me 3 times.
Oh my God, that's
why are you
so
mean? It was at least 3 times that Papa John's made me sick.
Yeah, but the last one was like really bad.
Yeah, that was the worst I've ever been sick. I will never eat Papa John's again. Even if it's like the only thing, if it's me and Papa John's and the rest, that's all I got to eat, I'm dead. Would you rather eat Papa John's or die? Die.
Death, please.
That's what I would pick.
Yeah. Well, and I remember it was a work trip. One of the people I was working with said that they had been to one of the plants where they made, I think, the dough for Papa John's. I think that's what
you said.
And they were like, yeah, if you don't get sick while eating that, I would be shocked. And then it was like, oh, okay. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll drag Papa John's. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They're not going to listen to this.
He's not a super great guy either.
Well, that's also true.
I don't exactly remember what he did.
He was pretty
drunk
racist.
A lot. Oh, was he?
Yeah. I think he said some like real hateful shit. And then he was like, oops, didn't mean to. And then they like fired him from his own company. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm just going to take these millions of pizza dollars and fuck off to my pizza palace.
Well, good on him, I guess. Hope he's doing well.
I don't.
Well, just trying to put that positivity out there. Someone's got to do it. Normally, it's not me.
But yeah, so like takeout pizza, I think the only reason I don't get excited for it as much anymore is because I just know that my body's not going to feel good afterwards.
Yeah. It has a nice mouthfeel.
Sometimes. And but that's the other thing is like the last time we ordered Domino's, it took them an hour and a half to deliver. And then it was like cold. And then it's like, well, cold pizza. Just
right. Oh, that's right. Because we used our free pizza and they're like, oops, our bad. Here's another free pizza. But the last 2 times we've ordered there, it's been like so-and-so's leaving.
Or it's stuck in the quality check for like
an hour and a half. And it's like, you're like 10 minutes away.
Right. I mean, it's our own fuck up for not just going to pick it up, but yeah, it's. I haven't had the pizza craving, but I definitely understand that you have.
I mean, you're totally right though, because it's like every time we eat pizza, we don't feel good, and it's like I still want it.
But why is it? Is this a part of like? Is it a self-deprecation thing? Like you just want to make yourself feel naughty and bad? Oh, okay.
Not then. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just like, oh, it's so good. So cheesy and hot and carby.
Because when it's good,
it's great.
It's damn near euphoric.
But when it's awful?
But when it's bad, it's just...
I feel so ashamed.
Stop it.
I snapped. Who's that dude? I don't even know his name. I wasn't sure if you knew what I was doing, but you did. I could tell you did now.
If either of us can identify a song based off of one line,
it's me.
You're the worst liar.
I am a hurdle champion.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
I am so not. I remember in college, I don't remember what the Cranium is what the game was called.
I don't think I've ever played Cranium.
We used to play it like there's like a art section, a music section, science, and history, I think. And I remember my partner hummed Frosty the Snowman to me, and I couldn't get it.
Do you think, I mean, obviously if I did it right now,
right, like, huh?
Do you think like if I just did it randomly, you would pick up on it?
I don't know. I like to think I would, because who doesn't know the banger Frosty the Snowman?
Well, you didn't.
I know. So it's like, I don't know.
Huh.
Some songs I can absolutely get that. Like when we were super hot on Hurdle, like some of them I knew immediately.
Yeah.
And some of them I should have known and I never did.
See, it's funny because I feel like you would go, oh, I know this, because you would recognize it, but you didn't know it.
Or like it was on the tip of my tongue, but I'm like, it's that person or that band.
Yeah.
Or like I knew the words to some, but I don't know the names of songs.
I guess for people that don't know, Hurdle is Wordle for songs. So like you get a 1 second clip of the song, and then if you don't get it for the 1 second, then it goes to 2, and then it might go 1, 3, 5 or 6. It ends
at 16,
something like that. So you get so far into the song, and you can guess an artist and a song, and it'll tell you if you got one of those two things. I don't know that if there's song titles that are the same between artists, but it'll tell you if you got the right artist but the wrong song.
I was not good at it.
No.
But I felt like I felt myself smiling when I was like, it's great. And then I was like, it's awful. No, but for real though, when it's good pizza, it's so good. But I guess too that like there's not that many great pizza places around here.
I mean, it's like, it's the same like big three. I guess you would call it like the big three: Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's. And then it's just, like the local mom and pop places. And some of those places are okay. They're fine. But, none of them, honestly, the place that you used to work had some of my favorite pizzas. But I also love a wood-fired pizza.
Yeah. I'm
kind of hooked on Blaze. I like Blaze a lot.
Yeah.
Blaze is usually pretty good. But, yeah, I don't. I'm hoping that when I make pizza tomorrow, it'll be like, oh man, when I make pizza, it's so good.
It's so good. That sauce is super good, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
But, I haven't really struggled with the food too much other than like, for lunch, we've been doing the Factor meals. Shout out Factor. Sponsor us, please. We'll just take free meals probably. That would be okay.
I'll even take a 10%.
We want 50.
I mean, I'll...
Whatever you want to give us.
You want to see my feet?
What? Food for feet?
Yes.
Are you going to start a new...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're going to start a new charity?
Oh, for myself.
Feet for food?
I will...
Where homeless people can sell pictures of their feet for food?
No, I'm thinking for me.
It's a charity.
For me. I will show my feet for people to give me money for food.
So you just want people to give you money for pictures of your feet?
I know we talked about this the other night. We were like, you were like $10 a toe or something, right?
And you were like $10 for both feet.
They're just feet.
I mean, I understand they're just feet.
They're special to someone, but not to me.
Yeah, but if you're good at something, you don't do it for free.
Well, you got to get a base. And then inflation, baby. You got to hike it.
No. It's got to be like the caviar of feet. You got to pay extra just because it is.
Yeah, but you're not going to get very big very fast.
No. But the it's like the people that know.
I guess.
It's like, like whiskeys. Like there's just some really stupid expensive alcohol.
Yeah.
It's all the same fucking shit.
It just has a different label.
Right. So we just label your toes as the best toes.
Yeah, they are.
Now pay me.
Yeah, basically.
Food for feet.
Food for feet. New website. Food for
I wouldn't be
feet.
shocked if we Googled it. If
I
it's
bet
not
it's
already.
real.
It's probably like a fetish website where people put their feet in foods.
Oh, yeah. You pay for a certain food item.
Yeah, like squishy cakes and jellies, and like you squish it between your toes.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too.
Is that extra, or are you just
yes?
Oh, okay.
$20.
You have standards now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So hit up the email.
Please don't. I don't want to see a single fucking comment on this YouTube video asking for pictures of your fucking feet. Food for feet. Somebody's going to have their, like, send me your PayPal. Send me your Venmo.
Done. Am I the asshole for feeling uncomfortable?
You're going to see a relationship advice thread later that's going to be like, I, 32 male, am upset because my wife, 32 female, wants to sell pictures of her feet for food.
Hey, Little Spoon just came out. You know what I mean? I got people to feed. Pizzas to buy.
Oh, so now it's not just for you, it's for the children.
Yes, it's always for the children.
Oh, okay. This is like, it's an ever-evolving thing.
It's an onion.
Oh, we're peeling back the toe onion?
That's right. You're using your toes to peel the onion. It's extra.
How much for the onion toes?
Onions stink. So there's a surcharge for that.
Yeah, well, your feet aren't exactly roses.
Yeah, they are. They're the best toes. Hello. You're ruining my brand.
Fuck. Sorry. I'm going to have to contact your PR person.
That's right.
We're going to have to get an insurance plan for your toes.
Uh-huh. It's like a Floyd.
Yeah,
Floyd something.
We might want to take you to get like a little pedicure.
I love that.
You know, get your little toesies cleaned up because...
Whoa, rude. They need painted. They're fine.
Fine. No, they're the best toes. We just established that. Now you're fucking up the brand.
Yeah, anyway, I guess all this to say that goals have still been going pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it is all food topics.
Yeah.
But, well, the funny thing is I'm now down 18 pounds from my heaviest.
Yeah, we can't go back to eating out because you've just lost so much weight.
I know. I fucking hate it.
I haven't, so I can go back to eating out.
But then we've also, like, every single night had junk food.
Yeah, and you're still losing weight.
And I'm, like, melting weight. Mm-hmm. And I haven't worked out a lick.
Mm-hmm.
All I've done...
Well,
you know
what I mean?
To do it faster. But, like, yeah, I haven't worked out at all. And I've lost almost... Well, I'll say 18 for my heaviest. I don't know what I've lost this month, but yeah, I'm just like, every time I step on the scale, it's just lower.
Because I think I've lost 5 pounds since the beginning of the month, which like for 11 days in is great.
5 pounds is awesome.
But it's not as impactful as yours. And that's fine. We're all on our own journeys. But like, then I've decided today that I was like, I want to try to lose more weight by the end of the month. And then I also said, I had 2 hot dogs, a hamburger, French fries,
mac and cheese.
I didn't have any mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
I had sweet potatoes instead.
Oh, okay.
And then I had a Star Crunch before we started recording. So
yeah, we're gonna keep Ben and Jerry's in business because
I did buy ice cream at the store, but because we go at least three times with it, 3 nights with it, 3 or 4 nights.
Yeah.
So it's like that's like a serving size or less.
Yeah, I don't know what
it's like a 4th cup or something. We'd have to look.
Yeah, but I don't know how many servings are in a container.
3 to 4 nights we get out of a pint,
which is much better than what we were doing.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a fatty brownie sundae.
Now, let's be honest. None of this is health advice.
Oh, no.
Don't listen to us.
No.
But also, it's working. I don't know how.
Because I've been working out pretty regularly.
Which is why I don't think you've lost as much weight because, as we've always established...
muscle weighs more than fat.
Yes, ma'am.
I do look better.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at my back. I peeked at myself in the mirror. I was like, God damn it.
So why didn't you start the podcast like, I didn't see you there?
I think it's my Kanye box.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't be able to see your back through your box.
No back through my box.
Your box back.
I have a strong Irish box back. Yeah, because I do feel like I look different. Whether I do or not, I don't know. I haven't taken a look of a progress picture.
Oh, fuck, I haven't either. We did take them.
Yeah, the initial one. And we're like, we're going to do it every day. We're going to do it every week.
Yeah. Maybe we should be doing them on podcast days so that we remember to do them.
Probably. That would just make sense.
Have been recording our cold plunges.
We have. I stopped recording my workouts because sometimes it's like I use my phone to watch the video.
Yeah, but we have an iPad. You have a laptop.
I know.
I have a laptop. There's plenty of electronic devices in this house.
I don't know. So I was like, it's just more trouble than I needed in my life. One less stress.
Sure.
So it's like I've been still doing them. Today I did back and biceps. It was basically all rows and curls, which I mean, what else do you do for those? I don't know. And then I did 20 minutes of intervals on the ski erg. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I've made mistakes today. My back hurt because I ran a mile, walked. I tried to keep my heart rate low, which it just doesn't do. And I took Dougie out, and it was just like, the next day I was like, why does my back hurt so bad? Because I haven't ran in a while.
Because I was upright for longer than 10 minutes.
I was upright and moving my arms. Hello?
Yeah.
It has been a while since I've ran, but what can you do?
It's a great question.
Nothing. Quit. Because I'm not losing any weight.
But so like the food has been good. Mm-hmm. We've been doing good with that. I mean, like I said, we're still eating junk. We're just not going out to get it.
Yeah.
We're just buying it at the
grocery store. We had some salmon the other night.
No, I think the meals themselves have been all pretty good. Mm-hmm. But then you and I, after the children are asleep, have ourselves a little adult treat of a pint of ice cream, a bowl of cereal, a cookie.
It's not alcohol, which some may say is better.
And I don't think anybody would say alcohol is better. I mean, they may enjoy alcohol more.
It's not better for you.
It's definitely not better for you.
So see, because so far this has been no, that's not true at all. I was going to be like, it's been like a dry February. It hasn't.
No.
We haven't purchased any alcohol.
No.
But we finished what we had.
Yeah, I think we have one beer or something left in the fridge. Yeah, everything else is gone.
Because we drank those ranch waters but didn't finish them. No. They weren't very good.
I mean, the way everybody talked about ranch water, I really expected it to be... Like, I remember when everybody was talking about Trulies and White Claws, and I was like, whatever. And then I drank one, and I was God. No, I kind of get it.
The Truly lemonades are the best.
Yeah. But...
And those margarita ones, they weren't Trulies, but they were Cayman Jacks.
Yes.
Those are so good.
Those are good too.
Remember, I had 2 and I was ready to burn the world. Talk about toxic.
Yeah.
That was me after 2 of the margaritas.
But yeah, I mean, because alcohol to me is also not one of those things that I like crave. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll drink a beer. Usually it's just I don't want water.
Yeah.
So what else do we have?
Because I'm more like seasonal, like summer shandy on like a hot summer day, divine.
Sure.
Christmas ale with the cinnamon sugar rim, chef's kiss.
Yep.
But it's like, meh. Yeah. I don't want to get drunk because I'm not good at it.
Well, I guess I don't. I feel like getting drunk at home by yourself is just like what you do when you're really sad. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't feel like both of us could be drunk at home because we have children.
Right. And we both can't be hungover the next day because we have children.
So it's just like, we're just not in a phase in our lives where alcohol is a thing that we consume a lot of. Not that I ever did. I've never really been much of a drinker.
Yeah. I can't say the same about me.
Yeah.
Just being blacked out doesn't sound like a good time to me anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that I ever had an alcohol experience where no. Okay, so the screwdrivers, I wouldn't say that I was passed out, but I don't know that that's blackout, because blackout is like you're still functioning.
You just don't remember.
Yeah, not the same. Anyways. Anyhoosins. Cold plunge this week has been harder.
It's gotten so much harder since it's been a little warmer.
Yeah. Surprisingly, at least for me, warmer weather outside means less of me wanting to get into the cold water. Where I thought like, oh, it's warmer, it will be easier. No. That has not been the case. Like today, it was 23 degrees outside this morning. The plunge had just the slightest little bit of ice on the top of it.
Like a skin.
And I just felt like I could just vibe in there forever. I did 2 minutes all week. So I've like really upped my time pretty significantly from where I was. But it's like, man, when it was 65, or it was that Thursday, it was like 65 out, beautiful. And then you look at this cold ass pond water, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I don't want to get in there.
Because I just felt like the thick ice when you had to get the sledgehammer out was just like, yeah. I'm so awesome.
There was something a little alpha about like, I'm going to crack open this ice and I'm just going to set my body down inside of it. And now I just I feel like I look like a weirdo with my little black tub in my backyard. Yeah. Because the way that our backyard is sloped is that our porch is like the highest point of the backyard. And we have a privacy fence around the backyard, but you just see directly into the neighbors because it's like a downslope. And I just feel like the neighbors are just like, oh God, they're back in the tub again.
What are they doing?
And we're only, we're in it a total of 4 minutes a day or whatever. But I just feel like they got to be like looking through the blinds, like, look at these fucking weirdos. But we've done it. We've kept up with it. We've had a lot, because both of us have been trying to talk to the camera. One, it keeps your mind busy while you're sitting there. But I feel like a lot of the rants this week have been, I'm doing something hard that I don't want to do, and I will feel better because of it.
I made a song about it on my one video.
You made a song?
Well, it was just like I kind of sang it, because I didn't want to, but we're out here and we're doing it. And Doug's been bad because like the ground's thawing, so there's like mud, and he's like, I'm going to eat this.
Because I felt like Doug was a good plunge buddy when it was like really cold, like frozen and frosty out. Yeah. Because then it was just like he'd just get all amped up and like drop his ball for you. But now he's like, oh, you can't get me because you're in the water. So I'm going to go dig.
And all you're going to do is yell at me And I'm just going to dig.
And eat rocks.
Oh my God.
He's been eating so many rocks.
Because you said he was like laying upside down, chewing on a piece of concrete.
Yeah, like he was the happiest dog on the planet.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, that's true. He's a rock biter.
So nice to look at, but so dumb.
Even that's overrated.
He just needs brush, and he sheds constantly.
I was just about to say, long-haired golden retriever. Because, like, I know Randy and Frank both shed a lot, but their hair was all a consistent length. So it's like, you know, it was what it was.
Yeah.
But I feel like Doug's hair is so long. It's like when you were losing hair after you had the babies, like both times, you were losing like clumps of hair. That's just Doug constantly.
Well, because sometimes I'm like, is this my hair or Doug's hair? Because it's so long.
Yeah.
And it has to be from his tail. And it's like, maybe he just needs brushed more regularly.
Yeah, you know, probably.
But it's like, golly, Sam, Doug.
Or he needs to go to a groomer more
Right.
regularly, which is just not something we did with the other dogs because they were just easy.
Yeah.
Even though every time Randy went to the groomer, he was so pretty when he came back.
So fluffy.
And they'd like trimmed his little Grinch feet.
Yeah. Aw, miss him. And he had tufts because when you would pull them, like the little static electricity would go. Doug doesn't have tufts.
He doesn't.
Because, like,
He
you
had
know,
peaches stuck in his fur.
he did have peaches. Like, for like at least 45 minutes.
Yeah. Did Craig do it?
No, I think Bert did.
Oh.
I think she was getting wilding out at dinner, and a peach just fell, or she threw it. I don't know. And then, like, we finished dinner, we did baths. I think Craig was down already, and I was doing something in the kitchen. Looked at the counter. I'm like, wait a minute, what's on Doug? And like, because Doug has like little curls on his side, and their curl was just hugging a peach, just a little peach chunk. And I was like, what is this? Mm-hmm. It's like, God, he's just covered in food anymore.
Yeah.
Especially because, like,
He just
of course
lays,
he's
he
under
just
the
lays
table.
under the table while the kids eat, and then it just rains food.
Yeah. And Craig's like doing his little wizard hand, like, oh, razzle dazzle, come look at this. And he's like, okay.
All right.
Yum, yum, yum. It's like, get away. And, you know,
So,
Craig
yeah.
thinks it's hilarious, but
I don't feel like we've had a plunge buddy because Doug has to stay inside now, and then he gets mad at you because
he
he's
just barks.
stuck inside. But
Sucks to suck, Douglas.
yeah,
Get better.
the big games tomorrow.
Oh, yep. Chiefs and Eagles. 16-3 each.
Who do you want to win?
Eagles.
Why?
Because I don't like the other color.
What's the other color?
Red.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't like the Chiefs.
But it's my homie.
I don't like him. He's
Why?
not my homie. I don't know.
He's everybody's homie.
He's not mine.
Especially Jake from
State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
What a classic commercial.
They don't make them like they used to.
She sounds hideous. Yeah, that was a good one. Who do you want? You want the Eagles to win?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I don't know. I think they've just had a good season.
What happened to that coach that I didn't like? He was from the Cardinals. Is he at the Chiefs now?
No.
Patriots, Bengals, Buccaneers.
No, Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers. And I don't know if he retired or not. I don't know. I don't follow it that closely.
I
But
kind of thought he was with the Chiefs, so that's why I was like, I don't want them to win. But I don't know. I'm just going to stick with the Eagles.
yeah. Bruce Arians,
Yes.
I think was his name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he coaches for. I could look it up,
No one.
but I don't
It's fine.
care.
I don't like him. He was mean.
Aren't all good coaches a little mean?
Not that guy from the Cowboys.
Yeah, and he lost his fucking job.
Well, he was nice. Those guys liked him.
But they didn't win.
They won in their hearts.
They were America's team, damn it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go Cowboys.
Not making it to the big game, but
Well, neither are the Browns, so here we are.
oh, yeah.
Bengals made it last time.
They should have made it this time.
Were they good?
Well, I mean they were
Fine.
I mean they were a better than average team,
Oh,
but
good.
I think they lost their playoff game. I want to say by a field goal, like in the last minutes.
That's rough. Classic Ohio.
True. Any truers?
True. Let's hit it.
Anything else that you wanted to talk about before we get into our relationship advice and am I the assholes?
Nope.
So I've picked out handful.
Okay.
Some of them I thought were just like, these were funny. And then some of them I felt like we have maybe similar experiences and I thought that you might like them.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Mm-hmm. Am I the asshole for not letting our daughter move back home? My husband and I have 3 children. Mm-hmm. Ready?
3 babes.
25 female.
Okay.
16 male.
Wow. Okay.
13 female.
Okay. 2. Got an old one and 2 young ones.
Yeah, this is about the oldest.
Okay.
Our oldest moved out 3 years ago with her boyfriend. They got an apartment.
She was 22.
They were together for 4 years before that. So they had been together since they were 18.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like she ran off with some guy that she just met. We supported their decision. She was old enough and was working full time. The issue is rent in our area is more than doubled on average since. Their landlord raised their rent by 40% in the span of 3 months.
Whoa.
And they couldn't afford to stay there anymore. The issue is they weren't exactly swimming in cash before. They really don't have enough for the first and last in security with the market. Not that there's too much, but anyway, what?
Like there's not a lot of apartments available?
Yeah, in their price range. Their plan was to move in with their boyfriend's parents for a few months while they figured stuff out and saved up, but they won't let her come with. So they proposed the idea she would move back in with us, him with his parents.
Okay.
And they would save up, Mm-hmm. And then about 6 months they would try and find another place. This is where we get into the asshole part of this. The issue is my husband and I, or me. The issue is me and my husband. It's my husband and I. Don't feel that's appropriate. She's an adult now, and she needs to learn how to take care of herself, not relying on handouts from her parents. So, she offered to pay rent, but we would only do it if she agreed to pay the market average.
No. I'm sorry.
Plus her share of utilities, which would mean that she couldn't save up like she wants to.
What assholes?
Well, we're already answering this question.
Dicks. Shame on them.
Because we are doing that, she's being forced to share a 2-bedroom apartment with 6 other people. Some of whom she finds, quote, sketchy. I feel for her. I love this. I feel for her, but I still think it's her responsibility. At this point, she doesn't call much anymore, and I'm worried this may have impacted our relationship.
What?
So, for the too long didn't read, their 25-year-old daughter they're in an area where she can't afford rent because rent's stupid, ridiculously expensive. And so she asked to live with her parents so that she could save up enough money to get another apartment.
Right. What an asshole. Shame on them. Because it's not like she's out there like just spending money out the waz. It's just ridiculously expensive to live in that area. And the mom's like, sorry, you should be more responsible.
So I guess I'll play devil's advocate. I agree with you, but I want to play devil's advocate just for the sake of it.
Sure.
We don't necessarily know, one, how their relationship has been in the past, like the parents with this daughter, if they have given her some kind of safety net before and she's taken advantage of that. We don't know if they, paid for school or, maybe they've like, handed out a bunch of money to her. They have 2 other kids that are getting close to graduation, college
Well,
age.
they should be more responsible. Why aren't they getting jobs? I don't like the way she wrote it. Okay. So
I'm just saying maybe there's some context that we're not.
There probably is, but also that 116. Where's his job? Why isn't he paying rent at the market average plus his share of utilities?
Well, it's funny because reading through this made me think of my own situation when I was 18 and my best friend was moving to, so we had lived together. Well, I guess I wasn't 18. I was 19. We'd both moved out right at 18, lived together. Then he decided he wanted to move to the college to be closer to all of his friends and stuff at school. And so I didn't have anywhere to go. So I ended up moving back in with my mom, and I was living in the front room of their house.
It's supposed to be like a family room.
Yeah. Like outside of the front door was my bedroom. And they asked me about paying rent for sleeping in their front room because I was an adult and I had a job, so I should pay them rent. And
assholes.
I just think no matter what, they're your kids.
Right.
So I do think that there is a point when you can't continue to save them and they have to learn how to take responsibility for things. But it sounds like, based on how it was described, they're trying to be responsible.
Right. And they even offered to pay rent. Obviously not market average.
But I don't think, again, and I guess I'm just trying to think, like, if our kids at 25 for some reason needed to move back in with us, great.
Absolutely.
Here's a bedroom. Like, I'm assuming that the house that they live in is probably big enough for all of them. So, like, here's a space for you, my child, whom I birthed and raised to be a responsible person.
And now she's living in, like, a super sketchy situation.
6 people in a
2 bedrooms. Oof. Rude. Shame on her.
Yeah, they're definitely. I think they are definitely the assholes in the situation.
Asshole. It's my A. It's capital.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to make like a little like tight butthole.
No.
Like a butthole.
No.
Oh, just an A for asshole.
Just an A for an asshole.
A for asshole.
Yeah.
Okay. Top comment. You're the asshole. Seriously, your daughter is an adult, but she's still your daughter. She's not relying on handouts. She offered to pay rent. You're really going to charge her the market average to live at your home.
Right.
She even gave you a timeline. I think you're being unreasonable. You completely acknowledge that she was screwed over, but yet you're willing to let her struggle when you presumably have the space. There's wanting for her to learn to be an adult, and there's being an unreasonable jerks.
Yep. This may have affected our relationship.
I think it definitely affected your relationship.
What a dummy.
All right. Next one. Am I the asshole for going nuclear and staying at a hotel?
Maybe.
We'll try and keep it short.
Okay.
I suffer from migraines and type 1 diabetes.
Okay.
You're born with that one?
I don't know.
Anyways.
I feel migraines. I used to get those a lot.
We were advised not to try and get pregnant due to my lack of control of my blood sugars.
Okay.
It happened and it sucks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Although I've been monitoring it so much better, it's been doing much better. 1, I asked my husband constantly to turn the sleeves of his tops to the right way in. He wears 2 to 3 tops a day. If he goes to the gym, it's 3. If he goes out, which he is 9 times out of 10 does, and he doesn't, so I'm ironing 10 tops each week at a minimum.
So don't iron his fucking shirts. Okay.
I'm just trying. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just trying to make sense of the sentence structure. It just gets so annoying to constantly be turning in the sleeves. Okay.
So like, does he like when he takes his shirt off, does he like hold the armpit and like suck his arm in?
It's great.
So then like the sleeve is.
There's no photo evidence.
I don't understand. Sure. Don't iron his fucking shirts.
I've never ironed a shirt in my life.
I used to because Grandma wanted us to learn.
I ask him once a week to unload the dishwasher and get rid of the rubbish. Oh, the rubbish.
Oh, rubbish. Bin man.
We should call it rubbish.
Should call it rubbish.
I do it the rest of the time. Rubbish wasn't emptied, and when I opened a cupboard, a few plates fell out, and one fell on me, which hurts more than it sounds like.
What?
How the fuck are you packing your cupboards?
That's what I'm talking.
Are you like setting them in there and like closing the door so it's set in like a booby trap? I had a migraine. I asked him to keep the lights off and keep it quiet, and he insisted on playing loud music and turning the lights on. I just lost it. I'm so uncomfortable, and it's like I feel like I'm I don't know if I can't read or if they can't write. And it's like I feel like I asked the minimum. So I told him I wouldn't be having two children. Oh, because she's pregnant and then he's a child. And asked him to leave. He wouldn't. So I texted my brothers, and they came and made him leave.
Oh, that seems a little aggressive.
He's texting me. I since calmed down, and I'm saying I'm the asshole because I overreacted. I went nuclear and can't do that when I have the baby. He insisted I apologize. Am I the asshole? This one's a little tricky.
I get being super pregnant and super uncomfortable, you know, especially if it's, I guess it doesn't matter if it's your first or your 500th kid. Like, it's a stressful time. Your hormones are all over the place. But don't iron his fucking shirts. He can do it himself. And I guess, like, part of my thing with, like, you know, unloading the dishwasher and stuff, it's like, yes, he should be helping more. But also it's like, I don't know. Just do it. I don't know.
Like, she should just be doing it, or he should just be doing it?
Not like, I don't know. I guess, like, she should have a conversation with him of, like, hey, you know, if you see the dishwasher's full, can you just unload it or whatever? Like, having that conversation. So, like, instead of just asking, hey, can you do this? Like, maybe make him more aware that, you know, she feels like she does it all the time. So if he could do it more or try to recognize doing it more, whatever. But, like, making him leave, like,
forcing him out
because you called your brothers.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Like, if it was that big of a deal, you just go.
Well, yeah.
Just go then, if it's that big of a deal to you.
Right.
But, like, him being like, you can't do this when the baby's here, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's gross too. And, like, you need to apologize. It's like, homie, you had some things wrong too.
Well, I guess that's kind of where I landed on this, is like, you're both assholes, just in different ways. You're different varieties of asshole.
Well, like, in the music thing, it's like, did he actually hear you?
Or, like,
I see you, I hear you.
You know, she's saying it's loud music, but she had a migraine. So, like,
anything is loud.
Right. You know, and, like, turning the lights on, it's like, again, like you said, maybe he didn't hear that, or maybe it didn't, like, resonate with him. Maybe he's like, it's not that bad because he's never had a migraine.
Right.
Like, whatever. Having empathy for your partner is important. But, yeah, like, the ironing his shirts.
Don't iron his shirts.
First of all, if he needs his shirts ironed, that motherfucker should be ironing them.
Don't buy clothes that need ironed, number one. I mean,
I'm going to give everybody a golden piece of relationship advice right now. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
If it needs done, just do it. Don't ask your partner to do it. Don't get mad at your partner for it not being done. If you see that it needs done, so like the dishwasher needs unloaded, just unload the dishwasher. If you see that the trash is full and it needs to be taken out, the rubbish, then just take it out.
No one needs to count how many times you do something versus I do something.
Well, and I read this a long time ago, but there are things that like each partner will pick up on that the other one doesn't necessarily see. So like depending on how they were raised, the types of chores they had to do as a kid, whatever it is, they will, there's things that like as soon as the trash is full, they'll go, oh, the trash is full. And rather than going, the trash is full, excuse me, the trash is full? The trash is, are you going to take it out? Like, just fuck. In the time that you're taking to, like, announce it or ask about it getting done, you could have tightened down the bag and taken that shit outside. It's all just about, like, you're going to have things that your partner's just not going to see. And, like, laundry. If there's a pile of laundry and it needs to go into the washer, go put it in the washer. And if there's clothes that need to be folded, fold them. Put them away. Like, you will be in a much happier relationship if you just do things as they need done. And you may end up being the partner that does a lot of that stuff because the other person just doesn't see it. Now, I don't think it's unreasonable to have a conversation or bring it up to your partner, like bring it to their attention. But is it worth like ruining your relationship over?
Trying to fight over it?
And like, if this dude wants his shirts ironed, how did he do it before you?
Right.
Because,
and I guess like if he's working out, he wears so many shirts and then she has to iron this many. Why are you ironing your workout clothes?
Oh, this sounds like the kind of guy that like everything gets ironed.
No, do it yourself.
Starches his jeans, makes them crispy.
No.
So yeah, everybody's kind of an asshole here. Just take care of yourself and your partner and the stuff in your, like,
right.
Just treat them as you want to be treated.
Yeah.
I know that's like so fucking cliche to say, but
because it's like the pregnancy thing. I get it, but I never try to use that. I guess I never got angry. I cried a lot.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
a lot, but like
I don't ever remember you like getting upset because something wasn't done or you needed something that you didn't get.
No, it was just like, you see.
More than anything, it was just your hips hurt really bad.
Oh my God. That was the worst.
Yeah.
My body's the asshole.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for leaving my wife and infant to attend a funeral?
Maybe.
This one I feel like is, might resonate.
Am I going to get hot?
Well, I just feel like, this is a scenario that we've seen before.
Yeah.
My wife and I recently had our first baby. She's
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's wonderful. She's 3 months old now.
Aw. She sounds cute.
What are you wearing, 3-month-old baby?
A diaper and a onesie. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I agree. A few weeks ago, my family was hit with a massive, massive tragedy. I'm still struggling to come to terms with it. I wanted to travel to the funeral, but my wife didn't want to come with the baby.
Okay.
She didn't want me to go either and said I should be spending the time with her and our daughter. And once she's a little older, we can all go to visit my family. I tried to explain this is important to me, but she wouldn't hear it. Mind you, I was planning to go for less than 3 days. Left the night before the funeral and flew back the morning after.
Okay.
I went last week, and during that time, my sister-in-law came and stayed with my wife. My wife is mad at me and said I was selfish. It was selfish of me to go, and my priority should be them right now. I really don't think I did anything wrong here, but my wife and even my sister-in-law said what I did was completely wrong. Here for opinions because I guess we're all biased one way or the other.
She's an asshole.
Okay.
Because it sounds like obviously whoever this was meant a lot to him.
Yeah, I guess they didn't necessarily call that out.
And I guess...
well, here's a little more detail.
Oh, okay.
It was 3 people who died.
His sister... Jesus.
Oh, wait. Yeah, his sister, her husband, and her husband's sister.
Okay, wow.
So...
That's a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, so his sister, brother-in-law and I guess sister-in-law, her husband's sister. So,
wow.
Yeah.
3 people.
When they say massive, massive tragedy, I think
that tracks.
That constitutes a tragedy.
Because I get, like, you know, you have a 3-month-old baby and that's hard. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But, like, the sister-in-law came. I'm imagining it's the wife's sister.
Well, yeah, it was his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
So, yeah, his wife's sister.
So it's like, you know, he's not gone for weeks and weeks. His sister died.
Yeah. And I'm guessing some kind of horrible accident
Right.
based on
3 people all at once.
Yeah.
Shame on her.
Yeah, I think, you know, and it all depends on everybody's relationship
Right.
with their families too. Like, you know, if you weren't close to them and then you're like, oh, I'm leaving to go be with these people.
Right.
But like, I'm assuming that if, you know, your sister and, you know, brother-in-law and stuff all pass, you're going to want to be there.
Right.
And like, I understand not wanting to travel with the baby.
Absolutely.
That makes
Especially
sense.
like on an airplane.
But I think you've got to allow your spouse to grieve and work through that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like that. She's an asshole. He's fine.
yeah. So the top comment, as a new mother of a 4-month-old, not the asshole. It was 3 days. Yes, it's important that you support your wife, but it was it was for a family funeral, not a boys' trip to Vegas.
Right.
And even still, if you want to take a boys' trip to Vegas,
Right.
it's 3 days. Not the asshole. A lot of not the assholes.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
You fine.
This one made me laugh. When I read this one, I just chuckled and I thought it would be really funny.
Okay.
It's funny to read. Even reading the title, I'm already starting to giggle. My 24 male family caught me being fucked by my boyfriend, 25 male. Did you read this one?
I didn't. I saw it, but I didn't read it.
Just the way you, like I thought you were like, oh, I read this one.
So wait, it's 24 and 25 mans.
Yes.
Okay, males.
Mans.
Mans.
Whose mans is this? All right. Well, all I can do right now is find humor in it because it's a weird situation and not something that you'd ever expect to happen to yourself. But I'm coming here to find some advice and ideas on how to mend the situation. Yesterday was my 24th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's my first birthday out of home, as I just got my own place last year.
Well, great.
I decided I wanted to spend my birthday, quote, alone, aka without the family, and told them that we could go to dinner on the weekend. I wanted to spend it with my boyfriend, just the two of us. It was a great day overall, and me and my boyfriend decided to wind down the night with rough birthday sex.
Oh my.
While getting absolutely railed, my family walk into the house seeing their firstborn and big brother getting used and abused by a mountain of a man. They run off as fast as they can. Birthday ruined, sex is ruined, family is traumatized, and worst of all, I didn't get to eat the delicious cake they brought. I've texted and called my parents, but no reply. The only communication I've gotten is a few minutes after the incident was a text from my mother just saying, sorry.
Didn't they lock it? Why are they just barging in?
That's a great question. I don't know. Because it's not, I mean, I'm assuming they're at his place.
Yeah.
And like they were just like, hello.
Getting used and abused by a mountain of a man.
I also have not come out to them, so I guess they know now.
I bet they've known for a long time.
What would be the best way to handle this? I'm thinking probably just give them space and wait for contact.
I thought there was an update too, but I didn't.
I also have the update pulled
Okay.
up. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on what should they do? How should they make that situation better?
Just go, I'm gay, shrug.
So there was a comment in here. I was rolling laughing. Life hack: skip coming out conversations with a live demonstration. Oh, God, it made me laugh so hard. I think the important part here is that you're hanging onto your sense of humor, and this is on them, not you, for barging in unannounced. Guess they just got a reminder on why an emergency key isn't meant to be an all-access pass to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what, like, why were they just busting up in there? If he's like, I'm not today, I'll see you on the weekend. They're like,
I mean,
howdy ho.
I guess my only thought is like, oh, we're gonna bring him cake. Surprise, it's your birthday.
Don't do that.
And he was like, surprise back. Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
This is
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin's the mountain of a man that was using and abusing his anus.
I don't know.
No, well,
Kevin's a fine name.
sure. It's also the name of the penguin that's in our daughter's room.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I knew someone whose cat name was named Kevin.
I was thinking Thor, like the mountain.
I guess, yeah.
But Kevin's great too. All right, update. My family and I ended up still going out to dinner on the weekend, and I also got to bring my boyfriend. Yay!
Yay!
Dad texted me a while after the incident, breaking the ice with, "Was the birthday sex good?"
Oh, Dad!
But we had to talk about some things, and I ended up apologizing to my mother. Apparently, she was upset that I had never told her, but my dad knew. All was good on that front now. Dinner went well. I officially came out during and was able to introduce my... Yeah, I don't think you needed to.
I'm straight.
Oh, no. That was just a test run.
Yeah.
We were just seeing. I was
just seeing.
Dipping my toes in the water.
Ass in the sand, as it were.
That's what he calls his penis. Mm-hmm. The sand. Dad was in good humor as always. My mother seemed a bit concerned by my boyfriend's size.
Oh my.
Oof, that could mean so many things. And kept bringing up how big he was. Mom. Stop.
You can't talk about that.
I know. He was filling me up.
Eek.
But overall, she liked him. Edit. I'm talking about how tall and big he is, not his dick, you perverts.
Yeah, looking at you.
Well, I don't know how much she saw when they walked in. Dad and my boyfriend seem to get along well, have a lot in common, so that's terrible. My siblings are also chill about everything, and I think my boyfriend is great too.
Cute.
After dinner, we even stayed at my parents' place for the night. That went quite well. Everything's looking up, so no unneeded drama. Thanks, everyone, for your advice.
Oh, yay. That one's happy.
Happy update.
I like that one.
I just love that the mom was just like, oh, God, you're so big. Wow, look at your arms. They're just, oh my goodness. You're just really just the size of your hands. You can just, Mom, chill. It's okay.
I picture her being like a very small Minnesotan woman.
Why Minnesotan?
I don't know. I think it's sweet.
Oh, don't you know? He's a big fella.
Yeah, that's just
Look
cute.
at him over there. His big old dick.
Whoa. That one's cute. I like that one. At least it was happy.
It just made me giggle. That was all. Do we... Wait. There was one more that I...
It's gone now. Forever.
Well, I pulled up like several tabs to...
On your tabs on tabs on tabs.
I think I've only got like 12 or 13 tabs open right now. It's not that bad.
That's not very many.
All right, this is the last one.
Okay.
I'm 33 female, thinking about divorcing my 33 male husband.
Okay. So it's like a me and a you, just a year older.
Well, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been married for 2 years now.
Okay.
So not exactly a me and a you.
That's a super not me and you.
Yeah. Okay. And after I read this first line, super not a me and you.
Okay.
I recently found out my husband was cheating on me while I was having surgery.
Oh, no.
For about a month. We have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. What? I wrote this thread?
It's me in the future.
When did you have surgery?
a year ago.
At what point can you forgive someone? Can you actually move past that? How can I look at him and not see the photos of another woman? Do I just throw everything away? Am I supposed to make it work for the kids? I feel so lost. That's the whole thing.
Oh, that's it.
That's all of it.
So, like, she was having surgery. How did she find out? Are we for sure that he did, or did he just have, like, naked pictures of someone?
Well, those are all great clarifying questions. They don't appear to be addressed.
Because, I mean, if you cheated on me, I don't feel like I would forgive that.
Sure.
I don't feel like I could. I know people do that all the time.
Yeah.
And they work through it and stuff. But I don't think I could do that. Because I feel like there's something for, like, you know, I don't want to stay together just because we have kids.
Yeah.
Like, if you felt like you needed to, you know, bounce out of this house and go boink some other girl, like, obviously I'm not okay with that.
Right.
So that's like, you clearly don't want this. So if you don't want it, I'm not going to make you want it.
Sure.
And then, like, if you don't want me, then I'm going to go find me some dude who does, or whatever, obviously down the road. But, like, I don't want to stay unhappy just because we have kids.
Sure.
Because then they're going to see that and grow up thinking that that's what a relationship or a mommy and daddy is like. And I don't want that.
Yeah.
So, no, she should leave him. Fuck him.
Throw one.
There's not enough detail, but
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of unanswered questions, but I agree. Yeah, I mean leave him I think is hard. I think there's something to be said for like working through counseling.
so you better not fucking cheat on me, bitch.
Okay. I know where the boundaries are. This isn't my situation. I'm just trying to give relationship advice, which is
Yeah, try counseling if you want, I guess. Make him pay for it.
Yeah, fuck him. Never mind. Just let him fucking burn. Who cares? It's not even worth going down this path.
No.
Damn, he really failed the whole in sickness and health part of the vows.
Because I wonder, like, too, so, like, I just don't feel like, okay, so, like, I'm having surgery or whatever in March. And then it's like, you're just like, I'm going to go cheat. My time has arrived.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
So it's like,
I don't know what I'm going to do with my children, but while my wife is in the hospital for one day, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that opening.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
because it makes me wonder if she's sick,
right?
Or it's not like he was cheating on me while I was having surgery for about a month. Was the surgery a month? Was the cheating a month? I was
right. Did she have the surgery and then the recovery? And he was just like,
like you have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Mm-hmm. Where are these kids while you're doing the dirt? I don't know.
I need more information to make a full conclusion.
I mean, I think you would make this conclusion no matter what, because it sounds like you're like, he cheated, fuck him.
But, like, did he though?
Well, all of these are one-sided. There's not two threads that are the opposing angles of this. I mean, this person suggested marriage counseling.
I mean, it's a fine suggestion. Because obviously there's some things going on that need to be worked through.
Cheating while you're in the action, cheating while you're out of action with surgery is particularly nasty. What happened to in sickness and in health? Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't be an asshole, guy.
Well, I'm surgery or no surgery. Something tells me this dude was trolling for puss anyways. So.
Like, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't know. Oh, she's down and out because she has surgery. Like, my time has arrived. That just doesn't.
This is my time.
Right.
Yeah.
She won't catch me because she's in surgery.
Yeah. That one sucked. Getting railed by a mountain is way more fun.
I know. And Mom and Dad liked him. I'm glad.
All right. You want to pull the card?
Yeah. Which band or artist, dead or alive, would play at your funeral? That's easy for you, homie.
Oh, do you mean Under Oath? Because I'm definitely not wearing an Under Oath t-shirt right now.
Why do you gotta think about it?
Well, I was thinking like what's appropriate funeral music, but I mean like if it's just a celebration, then yeah, Under Oath.
Hey, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
Yeah, that would be the first song that they would play.
Don't pray for me and my friends. Dun, 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 dun. That was like my number one song in 2022.
Yeah, like probably, well, all of them are metal bands, so I guess none of them are necessarily the best funeral bands, but it would be like, I'd probably have like a top 5. Like, could I do a lineup? Could I do like a stage show?
Concert.
Like Under Oath, The Devil Wears Prada, Bring Me the Horizon, any variety of Bring Me the Horizon. I like it all. August Burns Red. Spirit Box.
I think Devil Wears Prada for surezies. Bring Me the Horizon. Under Oath. I don't know.
You're just going to pick the same bands?
Well, that's what I would pick too.
I know. I'm just saying, like, just sames.
Maybe like a very specific one, Skinny Love by Birdie.
Okay.
Nothing can make me feel like I can sing more than that. I'm not going to sing it right now because I'm not in my car.
Sure.
But like, we'll have to listen to it separately. Or if you listen to it, you'd be like, this song fucking sucks probably. But like,
yeah, definitely.
You know, got to put the finger in the ear and the, you know, it's a good song. Check it out.
And then if I was going to like throw in stuff that would be like maybe a little bit more funeral appropriate, maybe like an Adele.
Oh, classic.
Ed Sheeran. Maybe a little T Swift. I like a little T Swift.
A little Lizzo in a minute.
Well, I don't know that that's in the same bucket. I mean, it's all pop music. Sure. A little Lizzo.
That song was on the car this morning when we listened to fun songs.
Oh, when you guys were dancing in the car.
Yeah. Because I dance. And then I was like, your turn. And then she'd like flail her hands around. She's like, your turn, mommy. And then I'd go again. People were probably like, what is this lady doing? And
having
driving.
A blast.
And I was like, your turn. And then she'd go blah, 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 with her hands. It was a lot of fun. Any hootin'.
Is there any other artists that you would want to play at your like all-star concert show?
I feel like if I was going to take it back, like...
oh, if I can go dead or alive, I'm doing Linkin Park with Chester.
Oh, I guess I was trying to think like in my angsty years.
Yeah, that's what I started rolling back through my head of
because I remember I did 2 classes on the Echelon treadmill. The same guy, I don't remember his name, but 3 Days Grace, I Hate Everything About You was on both runs, and I was like, I told you, like, it was a walk class, I think. And I was like getting my drums, obviously not on beat at all, killing it. Just like, woo. I was having my own little concert on the stupid treadmill.
But you'd have to do 3 Days Grace with that singer because they have a different singer now.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I don't feel
like old school Flyleaf.
Oh, Kill Switch? Kill Switch with Howard because Howard has arguably one of the best voices in all of metal. Yeah, Flyleaf would be great. Paramore, which I've really liked their new album.
Evanescence.
Yeah. See, all good choices.
It's just going to be like, it was like that concert that was fake that everyone really wanted.
I think they did that show.
Did they? I thought it was fake.
Yeah. What was it called? The When We Were Young tour, I think. And it was like 300 bands and they played in 2 days. It was something crazy.
It'd been wild.
Yeah, Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, Caribou Lou.
Oh, you're going to have Tech Nine play at your funeral?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, that's going to be a real awkward entrance between Adele and Lizzo.
And I hate everything about you. That's like towards the end, like when the party's starting.
Yeah.
I mean, I want the whole thing to be a party, but like.
So do you like
Caribou Lou?
So like if you were gonna like build the show, do you start with like the sad sappy music and then like build into the rock songs and then go into like the dance party club songs? Like start with the acoustic music so like all the people that are crying can still continue to cry.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to like, cut them off too soon.
And then you just like come in with like a real power, like, hey, we're all gonna die. And then people just start to leave. They're just like, I don't want any part of
all the fun suckers leave and all the cool people stay.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I get it.
Right.
This corpse fucks.
Don't do that. It's illegal.
I mean, you know what I mean.
This corpse fucks.
And then like Tech Nine's just like Malibu, Caribou, get them all numb. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The next part's a little rated, but I know the words of that song. Huh?
Would you have any country artists play at your funeral?
No. I can't think of any. You?
No. I mean, I don't really. I know I've heard country songs that I like, but I couldn't tell you.
Well, because I remember like when we watched Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
Like those were like
all the songs on that show were like really, really good.
Mm-hmm. But it's like I couldn't tell you who they were, what they were, when they were. I was just like, yeah, those were fine.
Yeah.
Because when I think country's music, I'm like, God, Jason Aldean, my big green tractor.
Yeah, Tim McGraw.
That's about it, though.
All right.
Yeah, who does some pretty bomb funerals?
I mean, they'd be a hell of a party.
Yeah,
which I think is what it should be, right?
I think so.
It's got to be like a celebration. Sad funerals, it suck.
Yeah, and I don't want flowers.
You don't want flowers?
No.
That's just like a standard.
They stink.
What?
I don't want flowers. Like, give me houseplants or something.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You don't get a choice.
My ghost has a choice.
No, Casper, you don't get a fucking choice here.
Listen to me.
Okay.
If I die first, and there's like a bunch of flowers.
I'm going to bury you in fucking flowers.
No. Houseplants. Because lots of flowers hurt my nose and my eyes.
You are
our dad. Yeah, but there's going to be other people there with allergies, Mr. You.
Your fucking husband.
And they stink. Like it's like a room.
You do realize that the reason that people send flowers is because the body doesn't smell good?
But in this day and age.
Yeah.
I know.
Apple solved that problem a long time ago with Mark Zuckerberg.
He's a robot, man.
Yeah, they stopped making body smell because they're full of antifreeze.
Yeah. I am because we sit in cold ass water every day.
Fuckers. Yeah, I mean,
do work.
You can't stop people from sending flowers.
I'll turn them away.
You are dead.
The funeral home will turn them away.
Are you going to leave explicit instructions in your will that you don't have to?
We're going to make one.
When?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
They're probably closed tomorrow. So, like.
You can probably do it online.
You can.
Can you?
Yeah. And I'm going to say minimal flowers.
Now it's minimal. Not. Just a second ago, we were saying no flowers.
No flowers, houseplants.
Okay.
Bring me a Monstera, beach, or I'll haunt you.
You'll be a Monstera if they don't give you Monstera?
Yeah. Because if there's a bunch of flowers, I'm pushing them over.
Well, now I want there to be a bunch of flowers because I want to know you're there. Because
you're just going to have a garden all over. You're going to live in Jumanji.
I will fill my house with flowers if you die first, and I'll go, push them over, bitch. Go ahead.
What if I did?
Fucking try it. Well, so that movie that I watched that I want you to watch, I want to tell you.
Tell me.
I can't.
When are we going to have the time to watch it? That's not true. I know when. Don't tell me.
When?
March. Beginning March.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because they're like, you talking about like, oh, what if I did? Yeah, it's kind of related to that movie.
Oh my God, am I going to cry? Probably. I cry at everything.
There are really emotional parts of the movie, but it's also like a mind fuck of them. It's called The Night House if anybody wants to watch it.
Okay.
Well, we can watch the trailer again if you want to remind yourself what it's about.
Yeah. Somebody watch it and tell me what it's about.
I mean, it was good. It was one of those movies though I got to the end because I was watching it while I was editing. Mm-hmm. So like I missed some key shit.
Sure.
And then I went and watched an explained video and then I was like, oh, got it.
Okay. Perfect.
It's a twist.
Let's do it. Put it in.
Are we going to watch it before the next podcast so we can talk about it?
We'll certainly try.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Let's try. Goodbye.